Chapter 1. Feel the music. My sister Lassie and I take the bus to school. And as soon as we get on, she's immediately surrounded by kids. "What's up, Lucia?" Someone says. "How are you, Lulu?" Someone else jokes, using Lucia's nickname. "I am fabulous," Lulu says, smiling. "It's going to be a fun day." Everyone loves Lucia, and she has lots of friends. I have plenty of people who love me, but most of them are in a Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary. Luckily, a few are, like my favorite librarian, Miss Milligan, my band teacher, Miss Cruz, and my new best friend, Christina. I have an old best friend, Isa Lopez, but she moved to Washington, D.C. last month. I was really sad at first. But then I met Christina Mecca, and I felt a whole lot better. Christina is quiet, and she spends a lot of time writing in her journal. But she's really fun too. Isa and I are now best pen pal friends. It's fun having a pen pal. It's kind of like writing in a diary, except that you know someone else will read it. "Hi, Christina," I say when she gets on the bus. She's easy to find, even though she usually wears dark clothes. I just look for curly bright red hair, and there she is. "How's it going?" "Good," Christina says. "I finished 2 whole chapters last night." "Congratulations," I say, smiling. "What were they about?" Christina is writing an epic adventure called The Unicorn Tales about magical kingdoms and fantasy places. She wants to be a writer when she grows up. Christine explained to me that an epic story is an especially long one that stars a hero, or, in the case of her story, a heroine. I like the idea of a special girl saving the day. Christina plays the triangle in our band, which is perfect for her because she's really precise and has a delicate touch. I like to bang things. Once, Valeria teased Christina saying, "You got the easy one." Valeria thinks she's extra special just because she plays the flute. "The triangle's not even a real instrument," she told Christina. But unfortunately for Valeria, Miss Cruz overheard. "The triangle is a beautiful and complex instrument," Miss Cruz explained. "It's used in classical music, folk music, and even rock music. Mozart, Liszt, and Beethoven use it. And we will too." Valeria was quiet after that, which was nice. I don't know why she likes to tease me and whoever I'm friends with, but Christina has a few ideas. "She's just jealous of you," she told me one day, after Valeria rolled her eyes at something I said. "Jealous?" I said. "Why?" "Because you are so smart, and because you're you," Christina said, smiling. It's nice to have a friend like Christina. We have music class after lunch 3 times a week. The other 2 days we go to the library. While we wait for class to start, it's usually pretty loud because it takes a little bit of time to settle down after recess. We are supposed to warm up, but we also play around, talk, and have fun. Aji is the lead percussionist, and he has a whole drum kit with lots of different drums. I'm on the snare drum, along with a couple of others, and a girl named Ellie plays the bass drum. I like watching Ellie play because she sort of dances when she plays. Christina is with our group because the triangle is in the percussion family too. Valeria and her best friend, Kayla, are in the woodwind section with the flutes and clarinets. Our school starts beginning band in third grade. This is our second year as a class, which means we get to participate in the school concert for the first time. As soon as Miss Cruz walks in, we settle down fast. She's a little intimidating, but she inspires us too. We always start by practicing scales, but once we are working on songs, she says things like, "Feel the music," and "music is a universal language." She also has a bunch of shirts with funny pictures and sayings. One says, "Bad gig," and another has a picture of a cat playing the drums. Most teachers don't wear t-shirts, but I think that Miss Cruz gets to do whatever she wants because she once said, "I am creative." "How can you be creative?" I asked her. "You are creative, not a creative," I said, remembering my grammar lessons. "I tend to get creative with grammar. That's why." Miss Cruz laughed. "Then I want to be creative too," I said. "I sing and dance and play the drums." "And Christina writes too. That's really creative." "We're all creatives," Miss Cruz said. "Now, let's make some music." That was one of the best music classes ever. Today, Miss Cruz wants to get down to business. "Attention students," Miss Cruz says. "We need to really focus today because our big performance is in 2 weeks. Your 2 main songs are sounding so good that I have a surprise for you." "I love surprises," I said. "So do I, which is why I didn't tell you about this before," says Miss Cruz. "I think we have time to work on one more song for a show. How would you feel about a contemporary pop song?" she asked. The whole class cheers. "What song?" asked Audrey. "I have some ideas," says Kyla. "Me too," I say. "Since we want our concert to be spectacular, I figured we needed some spectacular sparks. With that in mind, I've chosen a song I hope you'll like," Miss Cruz says, looking around the room smiling. "We're going to perform Glitter and Gleam by Sparkles Sanchez." Yay! The class cheers. For once, we all agree on something. Sparkle Sanchez is the most awesome singer ever, and now I'm going to learn to play one of her songs, and not just any song. Her #1 hit. Percussionist, I'm going to rely on you for leadership because this is a drum-heavy piece. In fact, there are 2 drum solos, which I'll assign later on. For now, let's learn this new piece of music. Miss Cruz says as she passes around some sheet music. I'm so excited I accidentally knocked over my music stand. I hear Valeria and Kayla snicker, but I don't even care. I'm going to learn a Sparkle Sanchez song